When you do these things to a narcissist, they will ultimately run away from your life. Welcome to another episode where we will expose all the narcissist's fears. This video is for you if you wish to permanently discard the narcissist for good. It is a pleasure to see you once more. I am delighted to have you return to my channel. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, you are in for a wonderful treat. In the comments section below, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself. Subscribe and ring the bell to ensure you never miss a new video from us. Thank you very much. To feel good about themselves, narcissists need others to fill a large, dark emptiness within them. This is their objective. They require the assistance and nutrition of others to survive. To sustain their inflated sense of self-worth, they suck the vitality, health, and energy from their victims. They want their followers to blindly follow their lead, and they treat people in any way they deem appropriate to attract more of their sort. They refuse to accept accountability for their actions. In order to survive, those in long-term relationships with narcissists may feel forced to do all the narcissist wants. A narcissist is a vulnerable person. They are perpetually concerned that others would perceive them as worthless and inferior. This is due to the fact that they are completely aware that they are acting and do not believe what they say. Due to the frequency with which they lie, they are always on the defense. As soon as they are confronted with an accusation or question, they will promptly mount a defense. Narcissists are essentially depressed people. When left to their own devices, narcissists succumb to underlying depression. To maintain their activity, they require continual stimulation and stimulation. To enhance their sense of self-worth, they assign all of their problems to a third party. Therefore, if a narcissist seeks to confront you and cause you harm, they will know you are not to be trifled with if you engage in these behaviors. However, I'd like to thank you in advance for viewing this movie. It would be greatly appreciated if you shared this video with your friends, family, and loved ones to help this channel grow. In addition, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss future updates. Let's begin. First, do not fall for their gaslighting technique. Narcissists utilize gaslighting to make people question their sanity. If you permit them to get away with it, you will go completely insane. It is used to discredit, mislead, destabilize, and weaken you. Remember that you are completely aware of your actions. You keep your integrity when you do not permit yourself to be deceived. Even if the narcissist contradicts you, you remain steadfast in your beliefs. Nobody may overlook your life experiences or perspective. However, you do not need to argue with the narcissist in order to win the futile conflict. Do not waste your precious time or vitality trying to convince them otherwise. Inevitability of failure is a fact. Since narcissists are fully aware of their goals, it is impossible to persuade them to accept your perspective. Do not argue back when a narcissist tries to convince you of something that is not true. Typically, one-word comments suffice to explain your thoughts, so avoid rambling. As an illustration, a pause followed by "oh" or "okay." Keep your lips sealed. Defend yourself when required, but do so in a methodical manner. Remember to preserve your non-reactivity. To prevent mind-numbing, never-ending, circular debates and disputes, choose your battles wisely. When communicating with a narcissist, it is advisable to use fewer words. Avoid fulfilling their needs. That did not occur, hence the phrases "I've never said that" and "I've never done that" are incorrect. Say "oh" or "okay" and offer them a knowing look to express your understanding. Then maintain silence. This assertion will carry considerably more weight than the rest of your arguments. Moreover, your intended message is quite clear, as if you were saying, "Your idiocy has no impact on me." In other words, we share the same viewpoint regarding the issue. This is all the information we require regarding your actions and statements. Remember that you can negate their effect if you maintain your determination. Number 2. Have no expectations of them. This comes at a price, and you must be completely and ruthlessly truthful. To be productive, you must be truthful with yourself and know what to anticipate from the people and things with whom you deal. You will be less likely to be astonished and taken aback if you do not expect them to be more decent, kind, honest, and genuinely loving than they have shown. Therefore, you are inherently endowed with authority and power. It is usual for empaths to see the wonderful and loving qualities in others despite their awful actions. However, narcissists must never anticipate such a result. Please concentrate on their deeds rather than their words. Words are simple to pronounce, but are a person's actions consistent with their words? Red flags should not be ignored. Instead of deceiving yourself about your emotions, be truthful about what you're experiencing. In other words, when you see through their lies, deception, and false sense of superiority, when you see through their false front, they realize they have you in their grasp, and you are no longer duped. You should lower them 2 levels because you can see everything so clearly. Instead of being disoriented by their presence, you disorient them by becoming a beacon of truth and sound judgment in your field. This is the strongest possible object. As an alternative to denying reality and wishing for miracles, remove your rose-colored glasses and go along a path of intense self-honesty and acceptance. In one sense, this is accurate. Narcissistic individuals do not adjust their behavior. Number 3. Remain true to yourself. The narcissist is completely out of their league if you do not allow negative energy to influence you, and instead remain joyous, loving, and kind. The toxic individuals in your life have no concept of how to interact with a sincere and compassionate individual. Continue your actions and leave them alone. Nothing has changed. Eventually, someone with integrity will expose them for what they are. As narcissists are often the antithesis of individuals who are able and willing, they do not expect them to be anything other than self-centered. Both focusing on oneself and taking the required steps to live one's best life are essential. Let your good deeds, good intentions, and exceptional character speak for themselves in the world. If that is your primary objective, I can tell you that your message will be heard loud and clear. 4. The significance of quiet is legitimate, especially when working with narcissists. You can put narcissists out of their agony as quickly as possible by acting as though they are dead to you. Make no attempt to aid them. There is not a single word. Your lack of response suggests that you are unconcerned about anything, and your silence and disinterest signal more clearly than anything else that you are neither a desirable target nor someone they can harass without consequence. People who attempt to deceive or manipulate you by treating others with disrespect and disdain should be avoided. If you turn your back on them, they will respond similarly. The less interactions with them you have, the better off you'll be. Number 5. Please take attention of what is transpiring between you and them. It is necessary to keep careful records when interacting with narcissists. Regarding black and white, fewer observations can be made. When everything is documented, it is hard to claim you said something you did not. Keep copies of all letters, emails, and text messages. You'll be delighted to have it if you ever need it. Therefore, it is necessary to keep track of everything. In the case of a narcissist, the facts will speak for itself. There is no need for words, since they just serve to create unnecessary drama. 6. Do not be in a rush. Patience is essential in order to put a narcissist in their place. The truth will always be revealed at the appropriate time. Develop a sense of self-assurance and resolve. The narcissists I have described permit only those who merit their attention to approach them. Time is the sole necessity. They certainly ought to. When disparate elements do not fit together or make sense, a narcissist will be revealed. The public will eventually discover the narcissist's truth. Everyone should be able to communicate with one another. Let things go and avoid unnecessary anxiety. Nobody I know would desire more of this. These are my concluding thoughts on the matter, but please proceed. You can watch further videos on this channel to learn more about the negative effects of narcissistic abuse and what you can do immediately to heal so that you can start living your best life in peace, confidence, and independence. 7. Enhance your self-esteem. It is much simpler to tolerate name-calling, lying, and a smear campaign if you know who you are and have a positive self-image. Reconnect with your affection for yourself, your family, and the past. In other words, you are less drawn to manipulative and abusive individuals due to their lack of empathy. Invest your time. We will let you know when our scheduled training is. I hope this little explanation is helpful. Please share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comment area below. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and clicking the bell button below the video for future updates. Thank you for your time and consideration.